Assalamualaikum. Okey, ini adalah untuk jam yang kedua ya. Untuk jam yang kedua ni kita akan membincangkan tentang derivative of a function using the basic rules. Okey, sebelum ni kita dah belajar first principle. First principle kita hanya guna sekiranya soalan minta. Okay, find derivative by using first principle. So now kita go to standard way of doing doing differentiation. Okay, so mula-mula sekali kita belajar dulu basic rules, which is yang ni saya rasa awak dah familiar juga, tak asing pun. Okay, so untuk example seterusnya ni kita menekankan kepada 3 basic rules yang utama sahaja dulu. Okay, kita bagikan kepada 3 case dekat sini. Okay, case yang pertama, yang mana bila soalan bagi kita K dalam fx equal to K, which is K here is any constant. Okay, it's a constant. Okay, so bila dia constant tu sebenarnya dia adalah, contoh soalan kat sini, example 1, fx equal to 3. So, it's actually 3x power of 0. Okay, kenapa? Sebab apa-apa pun, power of 0 will be equal to 1. Okay, so that's why the step is bring down power, reduce power. Okay, that's the step for differentiation. Untuk the very basic one, bring down power, reduce power. Okay, bring down power. And then the second one is reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. Okay, what power that you want to bring down? This power. We will bring down this power. So 0 multiplied by 3, that's why it will become 0. That's why the f prime x is equal to 0. Bring down power, reduce power. So in this case, if it is a constant, then it will automatically become 0. So you cannot reduce the power anymore. Okay, 3 multiplied by 0, it becomes 0. So the same one as, so I put here extra example, so we can look further, okay, so that you can be more understand what we are talking about. So here, fx equal to 1000. So there is no x after the 1000. So the same thing, okay. It is actually ada x power of 0. So when we follow the step, bring down power and then reduce power, it will automatically become 0. Okay, kenapa kosong? Sebab actually kosong multiply by 1000, that's why it's become 0. Okay, bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. And then example kat sini saya bagi fx equal to E. Okay, E without the X. Apa-apa pun yang tanpa X, E power. E SE sahaja. Ataupun mungkin juga soalan boleh bagi dalam bentuk pi. Okay, pi ataupun 2 pi. Without the X, tak ada X. So, it is a constant. So, 1000 pun tak ada X, it is a constant. Okay, so it will become 0 as well. Bila kita differentiate Y, actually E multiplied by X to the power of 0. So when we'll bring down the 0 multiplied by the E, it will become 0. Okay, so for constant, any constant, when we differentiate, we will directly get 0. Okay, now we go to the case 2. When we have fx equal to x to the power of n, and then the f prime x will become n x to the power of n negative 1. Why? Because the step. Okay, here the step. Bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. So reduce power here, it means we will deduct the power by 1. Ataupun kita tolak power tu. And the actual power is n, right? So we reduce it by 1. That's why it become n minus 1. So we will bring down power and then the power here reduced by 1. Okay, bring down power, reduce power. So the f prime x will become nx to the power of n minus 1. Okay, we can look at the example. Example 2 here. Okay, we bring down power, so 4 lah. 4x to the power of reduced power. Reduced power here, 4 minus 1. That's why it become 4x cubed. Okay, bring down power, reduce power. A very simple method. Bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. Okay. So now we go to the, still on the same column. We go to the f prime x. Okay, remember the step, bring down power, reduce power. So negative 3x to the power of, okay, the power here must be reduced by 1. So negative 3, negative minus 1. So it will become negative 3x to the power of negative 4. Okay, bring down power, reduce power. So that's the answer. Alright, now we go to the last one. Fx equal to 1 over x to the power of 6. So, for differentiation, okay, kita kena jadikan dia dalam bentuk power dulu. So, 1 over x to the power of 6, this one is equal to x to the power of negative 6. Okay, bawa dia dulu ke atas. So, it will become x to the power of negative 6. And then only you can carry out with the differentiation by using method bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. So that will become your song in head syndrome for today. Bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. Okay, bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. So we'll bring the power down, it will become, bring the power down, it will become negative 6 x to the power of negative 6 minus 1 here. So the answer will be negative 6 x to the power of negative 7. Okay, remember the step, bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. Okay, bring down power, reduce power. Okay, sebab differentiation ni dia banyak problem. Okay, and then differentiation only untuk same ni, differentiation only, and then differentiation, integration pun ada dia punya special step juga. So banyak step yang awak kena ingat. So we try to make you easy for you to remember. Kita cubalah. Okay, untuk this basic step, bring down power, reduce power. Just 2 basic steps. Bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. Okay. Now we go to the third case. Fx is equal to kx to the power of n. So bila ada k pula dekat sini, k multiply by the x power of n. So still we are using this basic step, bring down power, reduce power. Okay, the n here will be multiplied with the k here. So it will become kn x to the power of n negative 1 because we must reduce the power by 1. Okay, bring down power, reduce power. So look at the example here, example 3. Okay, bring down power. 2 multiplied by 5, x to the power of 2 minus 1 because after we bring down the power, we need to reduce the power. So it will become 10x. Yes. Okay, now we go to the example here. Okay, yang saya buat dekat sini. So bring down power, reduce power, negative 2 multiplied by 10 here. So it will become negative 20 x to the power of negative 2 minus 1. So the answer will be negative 20 x to the power of negative 3. And that's it. Bring down power, reduce power. Still the same process. Okay, now, okay, the question is 3 over 7x to the power of 4. Okay, apa yang kita kena buat? Okay, bila kita nak bawa naikkan ke atas, okay, ingat kita bawa X sahaja naik atas. 3/7 tu jangan kacau. Jangan bawa 7 pun naik atas juga. No, you don't have to. You just bring up the X to the power of 4. So, bila bawa naik ke atas, dia akan jadi X to the power of -4. Okay, apa yang kat bawah naikkan ke atas jadi power negatif. Tapi untuk X sahaja, kita naikkan 3/7. 7 tu jangan kacau. Okay, because I've seen a lot of cases yang student bring together the 7. Okay, yang ada kat bawah tu dia bawa naik atas juga. You don't have to. You just bring up the X only. So by using the same method, bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. So if this first step is correct, the step that comes after that must be correct as well. Okay, so it will become 3/7 multiplied by -4. Okay, X to the power of -4 minus 1. So it will become negative apa 4 darab 3 berapa? -21/7 X to the power of -5. Okay. Okay, betul dah kan? -4 darab 3. 4. Okay, 3/7 multiplied by -4. -12. Sorry. 4 darab 3, 12. Salah. Macam pelik je. Okay, so -12/7. Okay, X to the power of -5. So that's the answer. Bring down power, reduce power. Remember, bring down power, reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. Lantak lah. Nak cakap apa benda lah media ni. So kan you all boleh ingat. Okay, so now we go to example 2. Okay, remember the step. Bring down power, reduce power. 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 Reduce power. Bring down power, reduce power. Okay, so kita kena make sure dia dalam bentuk power dah ya. So yang ni 4x to the power of 3. So we can directly follow the process, bring down power, reduce power here. So it will become, okay, so dekat sini dia bagi kita y. So bila kita differentiate, dia akan jadi dy over dx. Okay, dy over dx is equal to 4 multiplied by 3 x to the power of 3 minus 1. Okay, so the answer will be 12x squared. Alright. Then we go to the next one. For B. Okay, for B, the dy dx is, okay, remember the step, bring down power, reduce power. So 1/3x to the power of 1/3 minus 1. Okay, so kita tak nak buat careless mistake, boleh guna calculator. So it will become 1/3 x to the power of -2/3. Okay. And then we go to the C. Very simple. So sebab benda ni awak dah belajar dah pun. So we just go quick. Okay. And then here, y here, okay, this one is memang dalam bentuk power dah. Which is kita tak payah buat apa-apa. We just follow the step. Bring down power, reduce power. So here dy over dx is equal to -10 multiplied by -1/3 x to the power of -1/3 minus 1. So it will become 10/3 x to the power of -1/3 minus 1. Okay, -1/3 minus 1, the answer is -4/3. Okay. Alright. Very good. And then for D, the question is y equal to x to the power of 5. Okay, ada cert kat situ. So ni jadikan dia dalam bentuk power dulu. And please be very careful. X 5 here and then cert tu adalah kuasa 1/2 kan. And then apa kita buat bila macam ni, kita akan darab kan. 4, 5 darab dengan 1/2 tu. So dia akan jadi x to the power of 5/2. Okay, jadikan dia dalam bentuk kuasa dulu. Sebab kita nak buat proses bring down power. So, in order to bring down the power, your power must be correct. In the correct form. Okay, mesti dalam bentuk power lah, bukan dalam bentuk set. Okay, so when we carry out with the differentiation, it will become 5 over 2 x to the power of 5 over 2 minus 1. Okay, so the answer will be 5 over 2 minus 1, 3 over 2. So 5 over 2 x to the power of 3 over 2. Right, very good. Okay, and then we go to E. Okay, the same thing. Now, tengok E ni dia bukan dalam bentuk power kan. Dia dalam 1 over third. Okay, so kita kena bring up the, kita buat dalam bentuk power dulu. So, third tu adalah x to the power of 1 over 2. And then dia kat bawah. So, bila kat bawah, kita kena naikkan dia ke atas. Bila naikkan ke atas, dia akan jadi x to the power of negative 1 over 2. And then we can carry out with the process of differentiate. Dy over dx is equal to bring down power, negative 1 over 2x. And then reduce power, negative 1 over 2 minus 1. So it will become negative 1 over 2x to the power of negative 3 over 2. So that's our answer. Okay. You don't have to worry with the set. So first and foremost, make it in the power form dulu. Okay, so here, ni apa jadi ni? So ini adalah sama dengan, okay, jadikan dia dalam bentuk power form dulu. Negative 15 per x to the power of 1 over 5. Sebab kat sini ada 5 tu cotek kat luar ni kan. So dia adalah sama dengan 1 per 5. Kalau 1 per 2 tu dia tak ada kuasa, dia tak ada nombor apa-apa. Tapi bila ada nombor tu maksudnya adalah 1 per 5 ataupun 1 per n lah dia jadi. Whatever number kat situ. So bila kita naikkan ke atas, dia akan jadi negative 15 x to the power of negative 1 over 5. Okay, that's it. That's it. Bila kat bawah naikkan ke atas jadi power negative. Okay, and then we follow the process bring down power, reduce power. So negative 15 multiplied by negative 1 over 5 x to the power of negative 1 over 5 minus 1. So the answer is 3x to the power of negative 1 over 5 minus 1, negative 6 over 5. Okay. Ta-da! Ta-da, ta-da. Okay, we go to the last two. Okay. Biasa je. Bring down power. So, 10x to the power of 1 here. And then F here. Okay, apa benda ni? Dia ada kuasa sebenarnya. Kuasa 5 tu, I think it should be bracket. Okay. So, dekat sini, dia sama dengan y sama dengan x. Okay, bila ada nombor 6 kat sini, dia adalah sama dengan 1 per 6 kan. So, 1 per 6 multiply by, ada kuasa 5 kat luar tu. Using third law, kalau ingat lagi, ini sama dengan x to the power of 5 over 6. Okay, sebab apa? Kita ada formula y equal to a to the power of n. Kalau ada m kat luar, dia adalah sama dengan a and m. Yes. Macam gitu. Okay, so we go to the process bring down power, reduce power. So 5 over 6 x to the power of 5 over 6 minus 1 equal to 5 over 6 x to the power of negative 1 over 6. Here should be dy dx. Okay. Ada lagi tak? Itu sahaja. So that's it for example 2. Okay, ini adalah untuk example yang kedua. Tolong follow the process bring down power, reduce power. Walaupun awak cakap ni simple je, tak payah belajar pun tak apa, but still. Okay, this is a very basic step and kita ada pengalaman yang student banyak buat careless mistake sebab mereka rasa sangat simple. So they take it lightly. Okay, buat sambil lewa sahaja. Please no. Okay, take it seriously walaupun awak rasa dia mudah. Okay, itu sahaja. Tolong buat tutor number 2. Thank you. Bye-bye.